Capricorn, there is a lot going on here. Forgiveness surrounds this energy. There is something that is over, okay? Game over, all right? It feels like somebody's heart is on the ground. This has been a burden. Somebody is stressed out. Somebody is keep going. They're overwhelmed with this person. There's a lot of obligations here. Capricorn, you guys have hit the tower with this person. There's been chaos, sudden change, destruction, shocking events, negativity, and upheaval. All right. This person definitely does want to get back in the door. There's a pregnancy here for some of you guys, definitely. All right. I'm not going to read that card, but there is a pregnancy somewhere that is around for some of you guys. That will be the truth. There is somebody that wants to keep a promise. For some reason, they keep on saying there is something that they told you and they want to keep a promise. This person was supposed to be emotionally balanced. This was husband-wife material, possibly was your husband or your wife. Sure enough, passionate at one particular time, father-mother figure, calm, loyal, wise, caring, tolerant, diplomatic, friendly, and devoted. However, they have showed up as being nonchalant and manipulative, okay? They have showed up as being scandals and disgrace. For some of you guys, this person is going through poverty, sickness, definitely lack of resources, adversity, some type of loss and hardship. Left out in the cold, okay, you guys? But this person wants to keep a promise. They keep on saying they told you something, all right? And they really definitely do want to keep it. They're longing, craving, and aching and wanting, okay? It's almost like they're saying, you don't believe in me, okay? I understand that part. But I have something that I want to keep, all right? Now, I don't know if this is good or bad, all right? We're going to find out. But I do feel like something is over here. They want to return. They want a second chance. They want an opportunity and they want to make amends, okay? 10 of Wands, okay? Somebody is burnt out from this person, okay? Everything that they showed themselves up to be, everything that they hoped and wished and had faith and expected them to be. Listen, somebody is left very, very disappointed, okay? When it comes down to this commitment, okay? Or this marriage, this fidelity, promises here. I got promises twice. Somebody said a lot of promises to somebody. Somebody had a lot of influences, attachment, third parties, and peers that got in the way of these promises. Okay. There's a tower here. All right. This is negativity, painful ending, chaos, shocking event. A shocking event happened, sudden change. This has left somebody feeling very hopeless, sinking, despair. Someone is falling apart. Somebody has a negative mind. Somebody feels cursed. And somebody damn sure hurt somebody who was very receptive to this person. They had empathy. I feel like that's you, Capricorn. And I feel like you were very vulnerable to this person. This person wants you back. Forgiveness is what this whole thing is about, okay? This person wants you back. However, they're uncertain, unclear, and unsure about you, okay? Vice versa, puzzle pieces. They think that you're beautiful. They think that you're charming. They think that you're graceful. They think that you're kind-hearted, beautiful, or handsome. They want a beginning. Definitely. They want their family. They want a beginning. They want to start over. There's a pregnancy. Somebody has a baby. All right. All right. Or somebody took a pregnancy test. That could have been it too. Keeping a promise. Right. They're aware. They feel like this is very important to do this. I think that it will... They think that it will change the way that you look at them. They're very conflicted. They had to come to a decision. They're hot and cold. They got multiple choices on keeping a promise to you. Okay. Karma's here. All right, you guys. Consequences, cause and effect, and debts. Okay. Somebody is going through poverty, sickness, illness. They feel trapped. They feel trapped here. They're sidetracked. They're stuck, tied down. It's only you that they want, all right, you guys? Even though this person has done something, okay? Yeah. Somebody's releasing, letting go, moving on, and walking away. Maybe the promises was that they were going to leave you alone if they couldn't do right, okay? But they're conflicted. They got cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced, distorted. And somebody is bitter, resentful, resentment, anger. Somebody has said some angry words. Somebody knows that this is their twin flame soulmate connection. There's finality here. Somebody is going to get their peace, okay? So, let's see here. Let's see what this promise is. And let's see about this game over. And this tower. Capricorn, much love, much respect. Thank you so much for still being here with me. I love you guys. Shout out Train to Go, my sisterhood. Shout out my day ones, Chat with Nikki, and my regulars, you guys. I really appreciate and love you guys. Join Train to Go so that you'll be able to preview the videos. By now, you should have already went back to your comments, and you should have already seen where I have, you know, commented, let you know if you were a winner, okay? Please go ahead and follow that, because there is a time restriction on my free reads, okay? So as soon as you get it, I need for you guys to reach out, okay, to who I have you. There's either one of three people, okay? It's either going to be me, Mystic, or Shelly that you're going to reach out to, okay? So I'll let you know in that in the email, okay? But anyway, let's go ahead and go to Throne. You guys, YouTube is listening. Hit that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. For every 100 new subscribers, somebody will get a free read. Capricorn, Crosswatcher. I am, and also Crosswatcher Energy Cannon will get involved. Crosswatcher, I want you guys to know that I love Crosswatcher just like I love Capricorn. If this is a Capricorn that's done this to you, or if this is your energy, then please go in the comment section below. Let me know. I'm very interested to know how energy interchanges, okay? So, you guys, I am going to the throne. We are going to the throne, praying over everything on this table, the cards, the clarifiers, and everything. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, I'm asking for truth, revelation, confirmation, guidance, consolation, peace, and protection. As I give Yeshua, Messiah, all the praise, the honor, and the glory, and which he definitely does deserve, okay? And hit the thumbs up button if you believe that Yeshua, Messiah, deserves all the glory, the praise, and the honor, okay? Game over. Somebody's like, I'm done with this shit, okay? It's just simple. I just can't do it. That's how somebody is. What happened? What's going on, Holy Spirit? Third party situation. Somebody stabbing somebody in the back. Somebody betraying somebody in the worst way. This is a child of God. Somebody's faith on 10. Also, this possibly is a marriage. This has caused somebody sleepless nights. Somebody was in a lot of agony, a lot of pain, a lot of can't sleep. Okay, 17, 19, 20. Yeah, this is betrayal several times. This isn't just one time here, okay? Yeah, somebody got stabbed in the back and they're freaking cutthroat, okay? Something's changing. There's a cycle that's ending. One's beginning. This was a burden, a serious ass burden. And this is the reason why somebody hit a tower. It's just that simple. Right. Fights, the arguments, the intimidation, the bullying, the deception, all that, okay? Too many fights. Court is here. Yeah, all this blindsiding. Somebody feel hopeless and helpless. Lots of swords here, y'all. Lots. It's a lot of anguish, a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing, a lot of mental agility here, okay? This was an injustice, but divine justice is coming into play, or court, one or the other. 8, 13, 4. Somebody definitely fell back from the situation. Definitely. Tower hit. Chaos. Love gone wild. Somebody's unhinged. Has everything to do with their flirtatious ways. Everything to do with this 7 of Cups to this 9 of Cups. Knight of Cups. Okay? They had plenty of options in which they gave themselves to, and it ended up in a cutoff. Somebody cut somebody's water off. Alright? Yeah. Court is here too. So tell me about this mending. Somebody's not talking. Somebody got boundaries up. Somebody is met with delays here when it comes down to this relationship. With 8 of Wands in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. Right. And even 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's losing their job. This is Wheel of Fortune, you guys. Somebody wants to mend this relationship, but somebody got some serious ass boundaries up. 7, 7, 14, 5. Yeah, because there's conflict and friction. That's why. Somebody got some serious boundaries up. Somebody got some nasty shit to say. Okay. This is a delay here, you guys. It's not a motivated beginning. Somebody's problematic here. Somebody's problematic at work, and there are a problem with somebody in this relationship dynamic as well. Somebody possibly is losing their job. They're saying they want to keep a promise. What promise is this, Holy Spirit? You might be dealing with a Virgo towards Capricorn that has become very, has become a burden. Okay, you guys? This person is a burden. What's this promise? They want to come in peace. They want to come in peace. They want balance, harmony, and flow. But they're a burden, and somebody doesn't believe them with High Priestess. Yeah, they're getting negative consequences, you guys. They're getting karma. Something has happened fast. They want to come in quick. Very quick. This is an unstoppable force. So it makes me feel like they're kind of chaotic. Give me a little bit more. Right. Double talk. They're going to be coming in with lies. All right. 2 of coins. And also with money problems. Give me a little bit more. Right. They want money, okay? To the 10 of Pentacles, to the 2 of Pentacles, they're having money problems. Somebody comes from money here. Somebody has money, and they're coming to bring the bullshit. They're coming to bring the moon, okay? Illusions, delusions, misconceptions. They want some money. They're at a fork in the road here. They're thinking, they're plotting, they're planning to do what? What are they plotting and planning to do? Because of the plotting and planning for this third-party situation, possibly a setup here. But this keeping a promise feels more like a threat than anything to me now. This right here, they're being slap brakes on. They're coming to a halt with this third-party situation. This talking on somebody's name, possibly poly. They want to jump out here. Give me more. Yeah, they're saying they're changed. Okay, with 6 of Swords, 3 of Wands, they want to walk in your direction. They're saying they changed. Okay, they possibly are from somewhere else. Okay, you guys, baby mom, baby dad. They're full of emotions. They're full of thoughts. Okay, you guys, a lot of swords here, a lot of water. They're going through poverty. Okay, they're going through scandals, disgrace, illness, sickness. Okay, possibly even STDs at this particular time. But they're saying they want to change. I told you with the 5 of Pentacles. Told you that scandal, disgrace. This is twice. Wounded, setback, guarded, jail, hospital. Listen, they're drifting. Okay, they're drifting all over the place. They thought the grass was greener on the other side. There is a baby here. There possibly is a love message. 10 of Pentacles. They fell from grace. They're looking for opportunities anywhere. They're still manipulating. They're still lying. They can't tell the truth. Okay. Even after they've lost their love, they still can't tell the truth. Hold on, I gotta go get that card. Y'all, I'm 5'2", and I have to jump off of the stool to go get the card. So give me 1 second, okay? Okay, you guys. So to the 5 of Wands, to the Queen of Wands, this person is very, very chaotic. You need to be on the lookout for some type of chaos, okay, you guys? Look, this is an ending, all right? They definitely do want to mend this relationship, but they're very, very chaotic. They are with someone else, okay? They are talking to someone else. Somebody here does not want them. 4 of Cups, they're reluctant. Somebody is taking the lead of their own life. They're investing in themselves. They're goal-oriented, and it's possibly that you even got a new love in your life. It's a possibility. Somebody has overcome this hurt and this pain. Somebody has thought about something for a long time. They thought about somebody's reckless behavior for a long time. They're in and out their rebellious ass ways, okay? So let me tell you guys who's here. I'm going to pause the video while I get the cards up. Okay, you guys, let me tell you guys who's here. Taurus is here. Gemini, Sagittarius, Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Cord is here. Virgo is here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Cancer, Sagittarius. Somebody's losing a job. Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. Looking for opportunities. Gemini, Virgo, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to round 2. Somebody is like game over. Somebody's winning though. Somebody is getting awards, achievement, accolades, climbing the ladder, entrepreneurship, being in the spotlight, and even celebrity status. Somebody is damn sure stepped into strength. Their mind over matter, mind over emotions, and mind over situation. Okay, they're willing to accept this game over here. Somebody is damn sure a finesser. All right, so let's see. Game over. Somebody wants somebody forgiveness, but I just don't have a good feeling about that. We see in round 1. Let's see what comes out in round 2. Game over. Game over. Somebody already did try to overcome limitations. Somebody already was driven to succeed in this relationship. Yeah, but the third party situations, the threesomes, the gathering, the partying, the socializing, has somebody wounded, set back, and guarded, okay? There was some type of accident. Somebody did something with somebody's stuff. Something went haywire. 10 of Wands. There you go. You're burdened. You gave and gave and gave. That's all you did was give to this situation. Puzzle pieces, you, cross watcher. Something changed. Something is coming to an end. And there's going to be a new beginning. Somebody has mental clarity about the Tower. Somebody has mental clarity about this. Somebody heard something. I told you, it's an accident happened. Somebody heard something. There's pregnancy here. Somebody got enlightened about something. What's the obstacle with this game over? Obstacle with this game over is that you knew that this person was going to betray you. You didn't trust this person for real anyway. You showing up as high priestess. You knew this person was going to leave you for dead. What's the obstacle for this 10 of Wands? Person showing up as not a cup. There was flowing love, but this person gives themselves to other people. There's drug and alcohol here. Scandals, disgrace, being left out in the cold. Obstacle for this Tower, this Lover's card. There was fights, intimidation, bullying here. Somebody chose somebody else. They really gave themselves to somebody else. Somebody wants to come back. They want this love. They want this 10 of Cups. Problem is we got the Tower here. Another Tower. So y'all been going at it. Okay? A lot of shit done came, you know, crashing down here. All right? You're sitting on your throne. Give me more. What's going on? Yeah. Somebody wants you back. It's just that simple. They know that you're an emperor, rather you a female or dude. King of Cups to keeping a promise. They can't keep a promise, you guys. They're restricted from keeping a promise. They're in stagnation and limbo. They want to come do it quick with Knight of Swords that came out. Listen, so they're keeping secrets still. I told you. They cannot tell the truth. Give me more. What promise? They may be saying they want to keep a promise. They're blindsiding somebody here. They got some serious money, okay? Somebody got some serious stability here, and they want to blindside somebody. They want somebody powerless, helpless, victimized even. Because they're in, what's the obstacle? The obstacle is that somebody can't trick somebody anymore, okay? They can't manipulate. Ooh, y'all seen that? I'm getting good at blocking cards, huh? Somebody's sad. The reason why they're sad, they have an emotional funeral, y'all, is because they're full of loss, okay? Hardships, poverty, sickness, STDs, scandals, disgrace, struggle, lack of resources, lack of importance, you guys, adversity, left out in the cold, all right, you guys? So they're crying, all right? You guys are having a whole emotional funeral about that. They don't like that. I feel like they're trying to get back in the door to do something. You know, they're thinking about this. They're thinking about this 4 of Wands, this twin flame soulmate connection. They are. But you know what? You found out so much about them. You really have. And it's just certain things you can't unsee. It really isn't. Yes, possibly the sex was excellent. It's a good possibility. But what you can't unsee is the fact that this person is reckless. They're roguish. They're out here like this. This person is on drugs. They're on alcohol. They're fearless in their toxicity. You can't unsee this. You do got new love on the way. You guys are going to be a power couple. You got walls up here. This person has put you through a lot of anguish because of this 7 of Cups. Because of their options, all right? Because of their behavior. Yeah, them spreading themselves around. Not being serious. Their third-party situations. Their toxic indulgences. Manipulation, restrictions, bondage, temptation, and addictions. All right, so let's see who's here this round. We got one more round to go. Yeah. You do got new love on the way, though. You might already be talking to somebody here. All right, so we got Cancer. Somebody left somebody for dead. Somebody betrayed somebody here. Pisces, Virgo towards Capricorn, Sagittarius. Somebody found out some information. Gemini, Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right. Last round. I feel like you're really not tripping too much off of this, okay? Because you already know what happened. And I think you already know what injustice has been done. You moved the way you needed to move, all right? Your heart was on the ground like this, okay? Somebody stomped on it. They spit on it, okay? Game over. Holy Spirit, game over. Right. Showing up as the Empress that was burdened. 10 of Wands again. Wounded, setback, guarded, jail, hospital, and death is here. Ten of Wands. Somebody wanted a motivated beginning, but somebody wanted to have threesomes, party. Somebody wanted to be out here like this. Somebody talked on your name. These people are talking about you. They're gossiping on you. This person is drugged out. They're geeked up, y'all. Okay? This person is out here like this. 5 of Coins again. Okay? They're having sex with plenty of people. They're very action-oriented when it comes down to other people. Okay? And talking and socializing and gossiping. So it left you to be at a fork in the road to make a decision. Possibly you guys have to move. Possibly you have to relocate. It's a possibility that, yeah, see? Possibility you have to move, relocate, okay? 6 of Swords. Person possibly is in jail with justice here, okay? Whatever it is an injustice. Could be in AAA. Somebody wants to move into calmer waters. There's too many towers here. What's the outcome here? You will have your peace. You will have your harmony. You will have your flow. Your peace, harmony, balance, and flow. Okay. Tower. Somebody come for money. I got 10 of Coins again. Somebody married into money. Somebody come for money. Somebody got a bag. Oh, it's just that simple. They come for money. Okay, you guys. This person showed up as a page in your life. This person wanted you to be blindsided. They wanted you to feel hopeless, helpless, and even victimized. And somebody fell back. Okay. They said, I choose me. It hurt. It damn sure did. But they say in this truth, they're choosing themselves here. 6 of Cups, because somebody wants to come back into the picture. They want to mend this relationship. Yeah, they know they had a third-party situation. They know that they work together with some people. This possibly could be a setup, collaborated and networked. Maybe somebody from their job, okay? But nonetheless, this person, you know, possibly there were people that were fighting over them. I feel like maybe this person possibly was a boss at one particular time, or they made somebody feel like they were anyway, or they look at you as a boss. But there's 2 different people here. That's why I say I feel like you got new love in your life. Okay? Tell me about the King of Coins. 9 of Swords. That must be you. You're showing up as King of, because you were the one that was in mental anguish. You were hurt. You couldn't sleep. Okay? You thought about this. Tell me about the Emperor. 4 of Wands. Marriage. Marriage to the Queen of Coins. This might be your husband. This might be your wife, your baby dad, your baby mom. There was a lot of stability here between the both of you guys. Okay? Yeah. And then it turned deceitful. Okay? Somebody showed up and moved like a snake. Deceit. Okay? Somebody stole. They lied. They cheated. Person is chaotic. They're sneaky. They're calculating. What promise is this? Why are they talking about keeping this promise? This love, okay, you guys? Ace of Cups. They want to keep this promise. They want a reunion. They want blessings. When it comes down to this new love, the Two of Cups, they want to keep this. This is my new deck, the Divine Awareness, by the way. They want to keep this promise of love. They want reconciliation. Spell work is involved, okay? Somebody here is unprotected. Maybe they want to do love magic and they feel like you're unprotected. Or somebody's doing work on them. Two of Swords. This is a very difficult decision for somebody to make. It will be made. Eight of Wands. Communication will be had. They may be coming in peace, you guys. May not be hasty communication. May be everything that you want to hear. It's a possibility. But it could also be hasty. And you're going to be forced to make a decision. What's the outcome on this? The Wheel of Fortune is here. Somebody definitely learn lessons. Something is going to happen. Somebody might get victory in keeping their promise, you guys. Possibly for a lot of you, this will be a reunion. Somebody's awards, achievement, accolades, being in the spotlight. Five of Pentacles. They're going through it. They're going through scandals, disgrace, poverty, misfortune, loss. Trying to look for an opportunity here. Definitely trying to look for an opportunity. Fighting, arguing, intimidation, bullying. Somebody is single and abundant. Possibly you. Sun upside down. They're not happy. They're still not telling the truth. Are they going to tell the truth for the Holy Spirit? Because honestly, I don't know what people got a problem with. They're spying, you guys. They're watching you, okay? Spying. They may possibly be getting tarot reads as well. They're going to jump out here to you, okay? So expect a message and expect them to pull up. Expect them to, because they're crying. Okay, you guys? They're having an emotional funeral and they're trying to get the strength up to come tell you something. Okay? Possibly want to confess with this here Hierophant. All right? Working hard. But they got the Knight of Wands. I mean, this is rebellious. Their stagnation. Their limbo. They're blocked. Okay? They're blocked. Because the love that you had was real. The love that you brought was genuine. This is genuine, real love right here. Queen of Cups to the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups. This is real love, okay? You brought this to them. And what they did was they juggled it. And so somebody had to cut this shit off, all right? Somebody already knew. They're showing up as High Priestess, okay? This person is showing up as a finesser. So I don't know, y'all, okay? Free will, okay? Straight up. Let me I'm gonna pause this video to get this cards up so that we can go ahead and okay, you guys, let me get you guys some time frames. So it's going to be up to you. I think that's the reason why this energy says forgiveness. It's going to be up to you, okay, to forgive, you know, or to, you know, accept them back. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You are a cross watcher. All right, let's see here. Up underneath the deck is June. We got, what numbers do we have? 15 through 30. 15 through 30, we got Mother's Day, May. We got December, November, September, and Thanksgiving, okay? So June underneath the deck, Thanksgiving, September, November, December, Mother's Day, and May, okay? So I'm going to give you guys some letters. The letters is going to be a name. It's going to be a nickname. You guys are still here with me. Give me blue and red hearts. Blue and red hearts is going to do several things. One, is going to let me know that you are still here with me. It's going to let me know that you are engaged in the channel. And it's going to let me know that you do want that free read, okay? All right. So this is going to be a first name. You, the third party, them, or whoever is closely related to the read. First name, last name, middle name, initials. If it's missing one, sometimes that happens. If the reading resonates, go ahead and take it. It could be an alias, you know. It could be Pet name, something like that, okay? All right. So up underneath the deck, what we have is we got the letter L. All right. The letter L, K, P, S, E, L, H, X, E, W, C, R, S, T, S again, O, and A. L underneath the deck, A, O, S, T, S again, R, C, W, E, X, H, L, E, S, P, and K. Yeah, this forgiveness is definitely going to be up to you. For some of you guys, this keeping a promise is going to be a good thing. For some of you, this keeping a promise is not going to be such a good thing, okay? They may have promised to pull up and act a damn fool, okay? They may have promised to do that. Or they promised to love you the way that you are supposed to be loved. One or the other. This forgiveness is going to be up to you. But with the Six of Cups, they definitely do want it, okay? So with that being said, hopefully I was able to put that one piece together for you. If I was, that means I definitely done my job. I'd appreciate it if you like, share, and subscribe. And Capricorn, I will see you next time. Much love. Cross Watcher.